Gopala Astrology channel, where the science meets astrology for common man's understanding. Subscribe and stay tuned to this channel for continued astrological updates. Hello, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Gopala Astrology channel. Today it's going to be a video about sportsman Rohit Sharma. It's going to be a very interesting phase of Rohit Sharma's career. We are going to have T20 World Cup starting from 16th of October 2022 up to 13th of November 2022. So it's going to be held in Australia. So today my goal in this video is to analyze the astrological horoscope of Indian cricket captain Rohit Sharma, and how is he going to fit in as a captain, and what is the percentage of chances that India is going to win the World Cup of 2022 under his belt. All right, so we will be covering his basic astrological chart in Vedic astrology as per Vedic astrology, and also we will cover the outer planets chart of Greenstone Logo for Rohit Sharma, and let's see how well we can understand his chart and then predict his winning chances of the upcoming World Cup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay on to this channel. If you are first time visitor to this, please hit on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon so that you get my latest videos, and I'm going to make more and more interesting charts in the upcoming videos. Thank you. Let's go to the actual video, friends. Right. Let's try to go and deep dive into the horoscope of Rohit Sharma in this video, friends, and we are going to understand his early part of his life. All right. So Rohit Sharma was born in a very normal middle class family, or a lower middle class family in Nagpur, on the 30th of April 1987. His father was Gurunath Sharma and mother was Purnima Sharma. Okay, so Gurunath Sharma was a very normal kind of a person who was a caretaker in a transportation firm, in a warehouse or a storehouse, and hence Sharma was brought up by his grandparents actually and uncles in Borivali. Okay, because the father had a quite a low income, and he was visiting his parents in Dombivali, where they stayed in a single room house and things like that. So it was pretty normal family. Rohit was a very active boy in the young childhood. He used to play cricket in the ground, in the streets, wherever possible, and he was very passionate about this game of cricket. All right, so he has one brother, and this is his family picture. All right, so as the time progressed, look at the net worth of Rohit Sharma. So as of 2022, he has made about 180 crores of Indian rupees. It's about 24 million American dollars and much more. This is just a rough estimate that is taken from the net. Okay, it may be much higher. So Rohit Sharma bought even a house. Rohit Sharma has a house which was bought, a very luxury designer house in 2015, and it's worth about 30 crore Indian rupees. Okay, and he owns many other real estate properties and so on and so forth. The huge collection of cars and blah 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 blah. So you can find this information in the net and things like that. So in a nutshell, we can say Rohit Sharma over a period of time now has developed himself into a very net worthy person and a rich cricketer. All right, so. He got married to Ritika Sachdev in December 2015, and now they have been blessed with a daughter. Her name is Sameera Sharma, and this happened in the year 2018. All right, so that's the personal life of him, and many awards really was presented to Rohit Sharma. The most remarkable of all is Arjuna Award that he received in the year 2015. All right, so he got the Sportsman Award of the year 2015, and that was a very lucky year for him, and so on and so forth. Player of the ODI player, and he has got many records that is broken in all the three formats of cricket. All right, so I'm not putting this video to explain all the credits that he has earned so far as a cricketer, and you can find this information in the net for sure. All right, my focus will be more on his astrological chart. Okay, so I have taken the date of birth as 30th of April 1987, and many of the people, as I have mentioned here, has taken 12 noon as the ascendant, as Cancer ascendant, which really is not possible in my logic, because it is. I have got the reliable source that he is born at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so it is still an estimated plus minus. I do not know exactly, but definitely he is born in Mesha Lagnam or Aries ascendant, and definitely not Cancer ascendant. Okay, he is a very dashing player. He needs to be an ascendant of Aries. All right. So with this combination, I have Aries as ascendant. The ascendant Lord Mars goes into the second house, and it is very closely associated with Moon. There are so many yogas that is formed according to classical astrology in his chart. You can see Chandra Mangala Yoga. This gives his courage, to go and go to the battlefield and fight his game out all the way. And Moon is always making him a fearless batsman, as it is associated with a very strong ascendant right there. Okay, so and so on and so forth. We can see the exaltation of Sun. The fifth house is associated with sports, and the Lord of fifth house, according to classical astrology, comes and gets exalted in Aries. This is very good combination. The third house of hands, the hands and courage. Mercury also comes and sits in his lagna. It is also forming a Buddha Aditya yoga in ascendant. So Buddha Aditya means Buddha is Mercury, Aditya is Sun, and these two combinations in ascendant gives him a very strong and sturdy body and a very steady mind to be a leader. Okay, so he works as a very good leader, as Sun himself comes and sits in his ascendant position in deep exaltation. All right, so many other combinations are there, but nothing like this. I will come to the dasha and antar dasha a little later. And most important part is understanding his greenstone logo chart here. This is very, very important. When I put the data as 30th of April 1987 at 6 a.m. in Nagpur, I am going to get this beautiful chart here. Let's try to analyze all his outer planets and understand his characteristics here. So, as a young boy, he was born, and he did not have much of education, as a formal degree and all that. So you can see that the fourth house of education has debilitated sixth lord, planet Y. Okay, so there is no basic degree education and stuffs like that, but all this focus has gone to the fifth house, and the lord of fifth house, planet Z, goes into the people's house of seventh house. Okay, he gets deepest exaltation point for planet Z, which is his fifth lord. He is very active in sports. See, for a very good sportsman, we have to look into the fifth house and also the eighth house, and look at the Labasthanam lord, Uranus, 11th lord, goes and sits in the eighth house of sports. Okay, so this is a very strong point for Rohit Sharma to be a very classical cricketer who is very successful, and he makes a lot of records. Okay, and he is also going to be very famous in foreign lands, because the seventh lord Venus is also deeply exalted. What is the degree in which it is there? It is at 15 degrees of Pisces. It gets the maximum exaltation point at 26 degrees or 27 degrees in Pisces, but it is 15 degrees, not bad. So these are the main planets, and of course Moon. Moon gets exalted in Taurus, and we can see the green as green planet Moon. And look at what happened to his planet X or Kubera. The second lord goes and sits in the sixth house of competition and gets deep. It's not a deep exaltation, but it's still a green planet X in the sixth house, which makes him to overshine his competitors. And he has Ketu as well in the sixth house to destroy his enemies or competition. So he's going to be a master blaster batsman because of a very powerful planet X in the sixth house. So out of the three outer planets, X, Y, Z, Y is not well placed in the fourth house, whereas planet Z is exalted and also planet X is exalted. So he will have a lot of challenges with Pluto in the seventh house, of course, and it has a direct impact on his ascendant, and that shows his early stage of childhood was very ordinary. All right. So look at the 12th Lord goes into the ninth house. He will be very successful in foreign countries whenever he plays as cricket captain. Okay, so this is a very strong plus point for him to get this victory in the upcoming World Cup. The chances of him lifting the World Cup becomes very high, as I see this planet Neptune, which is the owner of 12th house, goes and sits in the ninth house. Please understand, Neptune is one important planet which helps you to build monuments, which is never forgotten for years and years. That means a very big World Cup kind of a thing that has to go into the showcase of BCCI means definitely Neptune plays a very vital role, as this is played in the overseas. All right, so he will be a very successful captain in the overseas who can bring luck to Indian team. Okay, so there are so many points in the horoscope other than this, which we can keep on explaining, but I would like to see his current trends as per classic astrology. So let's see his situation right now. He is born with Surya Mahadasha, and now he is going through Rahu Mahadasha. So Rahu is ruling from 2005 to 2023. Look at the placement of Rahu. Rahu goes to the 12th house. So it is all about name and fame in the foreign lands, okay? And he has a two powerful planet, both Jupiter and Venus in the 12th house, and it is being accelerated or amplified. Rahu always becomes an amplifier, and it exaggerates the situation of 12th house here. So he's going to get a lot of name and fame. And then if you get into the Antardasha, that means the sub period of under Rahu Mahadasha, we get into Mars. So Mars is his ascendant zodiac sign. This is very, very important point. So right from 17th January 2022 up to 4th of February 2023, he is fully under the influence of his own Lagna Lord. So definitely he has become captain in full-fledged way now. Whenever his ascendant zodiac sign has come into the picture, and he's going great guns right now. So we can expect him to perform very well during this period of Mars. And if I zoom into the World Cup time, especially now, he is under the influence of Pratyantar Dasha of Venus, which is also the seventh lord in the 12th house for him. So it is going to be there from October 2022 until December 2022. These three months time period for Rohit Sharma is going to bring him a very big name and fame. That's what I'm seeing it astrologically, a very golden period for Rohit Sharma. I see that the chances of him lifting the World Cup is very high now. And also, let's see the position of outer planets. Okay, outer planets, how are they in the on the finals day? Okay, in as per Melbourne's chart. Okay, I'm just putting the outer planets chart as on 13th of November 2022. So look at Uranus. Uranus is right there in his Lagnam. That means 11th Lord has come to his Lagna. 12th Lord is in the 12th house. See, Uranus and Neptune both are extremely well placed, and planet Planet X has gone to his third house of his hands and courage, right? So that gives very strong indication. And both planet Saturn and Pluto are placed in the 10th house of karma. So whatever he's going to, it's green. So that means whatever activity the karma is going to do, he's going to get the maximum benefit from that. And look at planet Y, sixth lord goes into the eighth house for Rohit Sharma's ascendant, which is very, very important, Raj Yoga. So that means at the loss of someone, he's going to get the benefit. That means he's going to defeat somebody and then lift the World Cup. So he's going to win critical games very easily, because sixth house of competition goes and sits in the eighth house, forming what is known as Viparita Raj Yoga. So I think outer planets are really in favor of this guy, and dashas and antardashas also speaks very great results for him. And if you see the the final squad. See, I'm not going to the analysis of other people who are in the team. Of course, Rahul Dravid, who is the coach, has also an excellent horoscope now, Kanya Rashi, and I'm very, very sure that this team that is chosen to go to the World Cup plays very well and support Rohit Sharma. So, 100% we can guarantee that this team is going to enter the semi-finals without a shadow of doubt. So, I give 95% rating in the scale of 100, 0 to 100, 95% chance for India to go into the finals of 2022 World Cup and 90% chances of winning the trophy itself. So, of course, there are certain other factors which are like I told you, the seventh house Pluto always will have some negative impact on him. And now that planet has gone into the 10th house. It's always a make and break situation. That's why the 10% of discount is given there. But definitely, his Uranus is right there in his ascendant right now. 12th node Neptune has just recently moved to the 12th house, and this World Cup is happening in the 12th house. That is a foreign country in Australia for Rohit Sharma, and the rest of his chart is excellent. And he is Mesh Lagna person. He's a man who is dashing. He's going to pray. If you consider his batting as an individual opening batsman for India, he's going to be in a wildfire mode. He keeps on hitting, and he doesn't go for slow playing games at all. And he may not hit very high scores in this World Cup, but as a captain, he's going to perform very well and bring his team to the best position. I'm very sure India has a very high chance to go to the finals and 90% chance that India wins. All right. So with this, I would like to close this video, and I wish India all the best, and we will all see that very shortly happening. And if you have any questions, please type it in the comment section. I would be very, very glad to answer you. All right. Thank you very much. Bye bye.